I'm ready to go like a fat kid in dodgeball.
What?
Dads of Erie.
That's right. It's episode 71, and we're back
In the basement.
in the basement, doing it live together, not on Zoom.
Yeah. We are 6 feet apart.
Sure. We're in Weld County. We can do what we want. Right?
No, totally.
Oh.
Hey, we had to come down here. I brought a shovel and pick, and we unearthed an ancient archaeological site.
Yeah, we found this mixer board. It's literally covered in a layer of dust. Ooh, it literally
Mics.
is. Ugh.
We were
gross.
like, how do we plug these in?
Which way does this go? The files are in the computer?
What?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's been a while
When we pulled out a floppy disk.
to record this.
Yes.
And the light keeps blinking over here.
Hey, RJ.
Hey, Jay.
I want to do something that we haven't done in a long time is reintroduce ourselves because we have new listeners to the show in the last 4 years.
Has it
We've
been
never done
4
this.
years that we've been doing this?
Yeah, man.
What's wrong with us?
And man,
We haven't come up with a better hobby than this in 4 years?
this is a pretty good hobby. I like it. I enjoy it. But we need to reintroduce ourselves.
All right.
So tell us a little about yourself. You're a dad.
I'm a dad of 4, which is different than when we started this thing.
Oh, definitely. Wait.
Because the twins are only 2, so
Yeah.
apparently I went from 2 kids to 4 kids in this in this season.
You
of
had
life.
2 kids and then you had 2 kids at once.
Yeah. Doubled up quick.
Quick.
I've grown up. I lived in Erie since I was like 13.
Yeah.
On and off, of course, because I went to college at one point and lived a couple places. But basically, been Erie bound most of my life. A majority now at this point, I guess, probably.
Yeah, definitely.
You know,
And you drive a minivan.
and I drive a minivan, which is a 2016 Kia Sedona in Arctic white.
Ooh.
It's got 276 horsepowers.
2000 what?
16.
See, we started this podcast before that minivan.
Yeah. That's
Just
true,
think
because I
about
remember
it.
we bought that minivan, yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah,
It's actually on our logo.
it is.
That white minivan is.
That white minivan.
You were so in love with your new car, you put it on our logo.
No, I just needed a minivan logo, and that happened to be the best minivan for the logo.
Can you tell people how we created our logo? I don't think many people know how we came up with our Dads of Erie logo.
We decided we should have a minivan.
But how did you do it?
I paid some dude in India $5 on Fiverr.
What's Fiverr?
You don't remember about Fiverr?
No.
So Fiverr is a website that you literally pay people $5 to do whatever. And so this one was pay $5 and get your graphics made. So I paid some dude $5.
And he made us a
He
graphic
made us a graphic of a minivan
with Dads of Erie.
with Dad's of Erie.
Man, it's a good logo.
I have some other ones too. I'll show you later.
Have
Because
you
he
ever-
sent like 3 different versions, and this was the version I picked.
Have you ever been driving around the country and seen our graphic just in a different that's...
I've been waiting, to be like, wait
Wait a minute.
I recognize that.
Someone
Because it
paid
probably
$5.
is just clip art or whatever. It's probably not anything
Yeah.
special.
Someone paid $5 for that.
Wait a second. I paid $5 for that. Yeah.
Great, man.
Yeah.
And for those who don't know, I'm Jay.
Jay.
I have 2 kids. I've lived in Erie now 3+ years.
Were you living in Erie at the time we started this?
Yeah.
Yeah, so 4 years.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
And drive a minivan. Drive a Chrysler.
Ooh, the town and country.
No, it's the other one.
The Dodge Caravan.
I always say Chrysler because they're
It's the
it's
same
Dodge.
van.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Same thing. It's different. And love my minivan. In fact, today I was talking to one of our first ever podcast reviewers, Jason F.
Oh, yeah.
And, he sold his minivan, and then the minivan gods blessed him with another child.
Another child's coming, so he's got to buy another minivan.
I was like, man, you're going to buy another minivan. He's like, no. I got it, man. We got it. I'm like, no, you don't understand.
You got to have a
Less
minivan.
than 30 days into fatherhood of a newborn, you're going to buy a minivan. It's
yeah.
going to happen.
Especially on your, 4th kid then?
Yeah,
right?
4th
Yeah, you
kid.
can't fit 4 kids in any other car unless you get a Suburban.
He thinks he can fit them in his, Toyota. What's the one that's like the bench seat?
Like the I don't know.
Yeah.
The big one.
Yeah.
Land Cruiser?
No.
Sequoia?
No. My sister-in-law drives one too because she got,
Does it have 3 rows?
the uncle got snipped, and then she was like, "Oh, we don't need a minivan anymore." She wanted to not to be a minivan mom.
Oh.
But I love being a minivan dad. That's
I'm all
one
about
of the best.
Minivan. It's the best little utility car I've ever owned.
For those who don't know, what's your favorite place to eat in Erie, Colorado?
Ooh, Abos.
And
And if anybody who's listened to the podcast for a while
will
knows
know that.
Yeah, because we talk about Abos almost every episode.
yeah, mine is definitely 24 karat. See the difference between us?
A slice of pizza, a bistro. Yeah, I got it.
Farm to table bistro.
Farm to table bistro versus a slice of pizza.
Man, I've come a long way
Yes,
from
you have.
a country boy in Texas.
At least we didn't say Burger King or something.
Yeah, totally.
Taco Bell.
But man, we love the town of Erie.
We do.
We've seen its ups and downs.
Yep.
We've seen before there was a nice glorious bridge.
We've seen the bridge, and we've also seen them pay $1 million to scammers. Whoops.
And every year I've lived here, I've never seen a balloon launch.
Yeah, it's always had some disaster. So really, you're just bad luck for Erie, I think.
I think it is. It's very true. And I've always been to the Erie Town Fair when it's blazing hot. like scorching.
Scorching, hurting out. Yeah.
Yeah. But I love this town.
Yeah.
And we've grown since this podcast. So that's why we need to reintroduce ourselves.
Okay, well, welcome back.
Yeah.
And welcome if you're new.
How can people find us?
Well, we're on Instagram at Dads of Erie.
Yeah.
We are also on YouTube, which is where all of our old episodes are. Because if you're listening to this on your iPhone or Android or whatever, you'll probably notice there's only 5-6 episodes. That's because we're too cheap.
Yeah, we're not
to pay for hosting. So we use a free host, which has a limit. So you only get 5 or 6 of the most recent episodes. So if you want old episodes, go to YouTube and just search Dads of Erie. You'll see the logo. You'll recognize it. And then, of course, if you're already listening to us, hopefully you know on iTunes, on Google Play. I know I found it the other day on some other podcast app. So we're out there in the podcast sphere.
Yeah, and if you leave us a review on iTunes, we will get a sticker to you.
We'll figure out how to get you a sticker, yeah.
Okay. Now, it's
fun.
fun.
And email us.
Yeah.
You can always email us, dadsoferie@gmail.com.
And we check that religiously.
You sure?
We sit on pins and needles waiting
for that little
email.
boop one to pop up.
Yeah. And we have some faithful listeners, and so we love our Dads of Erie listeners.
We do. We really enjoy. We do this for fun because it was an excuse to get our wives to laugh with us and at us.
Yes.
And it's more fun to hang out with my buddy and talk on a microphone.
Yeah.
But we also enjoy that everybody gets to listen to it. We've had some really fun guests over the 4 years.
Yeah. Well, who has been your favorite guest?
The garage sale guy.
I would agree. Cold Steel.
Cold Steel.
Cold Steel is still the number one guest.
Man. Yeah.
Yeah.
I still
definitely
take his advice.
Yeah. The brother-in-law episode's pretty funny.
The brother-in-law is all pretty funny.
Yeah.
I think we got some good information from your sister.
Yeah.
Giving us some dad hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're always looking for interesting guests, too. So you know our email, dadsoferie@gmail.com.
Yeah. And if you're a local business in the area and want to sponsor us, we'll take free things.
We don't really care. We'll say your name on the air.
Yeah, we will.
We're not discriminatory.
We'll give honest feedback and reviews. Because we also, not only do we love this town, we live in this town.
Yeah.
We our dentist is here, our eye doctors are here.
Yeah.
Our
mechanics.
our church is here.
Our church is here.
Our Walgreens is here.
Yeah.
Our Burger King's here.
It's our Burger King.
It is our Burger King, man. Don't mess with
That's all we got.
Hey, they were essential. Okay?
It's true. It's too easy to forget we have a McDonald's and a Taco Bell and a Sonic now in Erie, technically, but they're kind of on the outskirts of town.
Hey, man, I love Sonic, okay? There's been a couple in this season. Run to the grocery store, go buy Sonic. Slam a burger.
Just get it done.
And a vanilla Dr. Pepper. There's nothing better, man. There's nothing better than a vanilla Dr. Pepper.
Is there really nothing better?
Oh, I don't know. There's coffee. That's always better. But, over this season, also, I've come to a new favorite coffee shop in Erie, Colorado. But before we get there, we need to talk about the most important holiday of the year.
4th of July?
No, Father's Day.
Father's Day. Oh. Yeah, because we are the dads of Erie.
We celebrate dads.
We celebrate dads.
We celebrate you men. Your dad bods.
Your dad bods.
Your receding hairline.
Your dad jokes.
Your fanny packs.
Your white Nikes or white New Balances.
New Balances with tube socks.
With your tube socks.
We celebrate your summer tans.
Oh, yeah.
The farmer tan.
Yeah. We celebrate your lawns.
We celebrate the glorious
good and bad.
The good and bad.
Yeah.
We know you go on vacation and your grass grows a little too high.
Yep.
It's okay, man.
It's all right.
We're
there with you. We've been there.
We've been with you.
We all have that dead spot in our yard that bugs us.
True. We've all eaten a hot dog at Home Depot on Saturday.
Yep. And at Costco.
And we celebrate you dads.
We celebrate you dads.
Because you're the best.
Yeah, holla at your dads.
Yeah, holla at dads. Hey, if you're listening to your dad right now, just pause it and say, Dad, you're the best.
Yeah.
He needs
all those kids in the minivan listen to this.
Yeah.
Which apparently I didn't realize how many kids listen to us.
No, totally.
Until some kids told me they do.
Because new listeners, if you don't know, we keep this clean and fun.
For the most part.
It's gotten a little.
We keep it pretty clean, but the fun, I don't know, sometimes.
Oh, man. We have a good time. Okay, so it's 2020. Dad's gifts of the year. The gift guide for your dad.
Oh, man. I wasn't ready.
I know you weren't ready. We're never ready.
Number one, though.
What's number one?
Fanny pack.
Fanny pack.
If your dad doesn't have a fanny pack that looks good.
Yeah.
That is fresh.
It's fresh.
That's got drip.
It's either like.
It's got to be fly.
What things have to go on the fanny? Like what patterns are acceptable in fanny
Hawaiian.
pack? Hawaiian.
Tropical birds. Camouflage.
Oh, yeah. I forget that one.
And straight leather, dog.
No,
leather? Okay.
No. We got food.
80s colors.
80s colors or food?
And food.
Like
pizza or donuts or hot
ice
dogs
cream,
or something.
Ice cream cones.
Oh, yeah.
Roller skates would be fly. So that's number one.
That's number one.
On the gift guide for 2020.
Fanny pack.
We should have listened to the gift guide of 2019.
Did we do a 2019 gift guide?
I don't know.
Oh.
We're rolling with it,
okay.
man. Number two, I would say, is some type of headphones for the year 2020, because you're working at home now.
Yeah.
Noise canceling headphones.
Noise canceling, or at least some decent AirPod type situations,
or Jawbird or whatever. Yeah, man. So some noise canceling headphones would be a great purchase.
Yep. Some good headphones.
Yeah. What's number three on the dad's gift guide of 2020? I like that. Dad's gift guide of 2020.
Dad's gift guide of 2020. I'm gonna write that down.
Yeah, because we're
you
gonna
keep talking.
We got number three. I want to know what we consider some of the best gifts for dads in 2020. Now, oh man, what about a root beer making kit? Would you dig a root beer making kit?
I don't know if I have the time for it.
Okay, I understand. What about a smoker?
Ooh,
like a Traeger.
I'd be down with that, but I think this is a little big for Father's Day. That's more like Father's Day, birthday, and Christmas all together.
Yeah, totally. What would be number three? And what would be number three?
Number three?
Yeah. What would be number three?
I'm always down for a good water bottle.
That's a little skimpy on dads.
Too skimpy?
That's a little
Let's just say no ties, right?
Yeah, no ties.
Off the list, ties.
Well, dressing up in public is definitely off the list these days.
A good mask?
A good mask?
So that's 2020 for you.
No. That's more of a stocking stuffer. We need a great number three. I'm guessing some guy out there is listening to this right now. Is like, man, I would love this.
I don't know. You got number
R.J.
I don't. What do you got?
You gotta go, man.
You threw me on the bus here.
I would say for three in the summertime, maybe a new bird feeder.
What are you, 90? Seriously, how old are you?
A new bird bath.
Oh, what is wrong with you? Oh, we're watching some birds in my backyard. Come on, man.
A new temperature.
We're talking about headphones and fanny packs. You're talking about bird feeders.
What about a meat thermometer?
Meat thermometer. That's a good one.
Meat thermometer.
An instant read meat thermometer.
So there's a couple out there. Do you do the ones that like take a temperature above the surface?
I do the one that you stab in.
Yeah,
and it instant reads, so you can like cook your chicken to perfection.
And if you're listening to tonight, you could get this by Sunday.
Yeah, because Amazon will have it for 2 days.
Yeah,
maybe with this whole thing, but it'll be here.
Or it'll be at Walmart or King Soopers.
Get one. I don't mind the surface readers; those are kind of fun. But you really got like for chicken and stuff, you really got to get to the core.
Okay.
And same with steak because you can tell rare, medium, all that. I mean, there's a way to do it touching it, but stab
Yeah.
it.
I would say number 4 is any gift on the artofmanliness.com.
Oh, that's an old blog, but still a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Art of Manliness has a really good dad selection of stuff.
Yeah.
You know, like flask or cookbooks
Yeah.
or survival type fun.
Like I said, number 4 would be, I think, pretty dad specific because, like, some dads are going to be into the survival stuff, some aren't. Some are going to be into the cookbook, some aren't.
Art of Manliness.
Art of Manliness. Look for your dad there.
Definitely.
Find your dad's groove there.
And ultimately, gift giving guide of 2020, number 5, would be the 5th thing you would get. A PS5.
We didn't have a PS4. We're going to jump to 5.
Oh, yeah.
I think the last PS I owned was a 1. So.
Have you ever heard the expression jumping the shark?
We're going to jump the shark to 5.
We're jumping the shark to 5.
PS5.
PS5. Or number 6, maybe a subscription to like Spotify or iTunes if he hasn't gotten that yet.
There you go.
Get him back to his 80s roots of Pour Some Sugar on Me by
Pour some sugar.
or some ZZ Top.
See, here's my thing with video games.
Yeah.
I think if your dad's got an iPad
Mm-hmm.
or an iPhone, cheap way is to get a good Bluetooth controller because a lot of the games now,
since
iOS
Twitch.
13 has come out, is like Twitch, there's Stadia, which is Google's version,
Yep.
and then Apple's doing their Apple Arcade.
I would totally take a
So
new
I could see
Bluetooth.
I would say scratch the PS5, but
If
5 being like a subscription, so either video games or
if you're the son
music.
or daughter that haven't got your dad a gift in a couple of years, PS5 might be a good place to make up for those lost years. Because we've all had lost years, right?
Sure.
Where like they woke up and like, oh yeah, it's Father's Day.
Here's some breakfast.
Yeah.
I made you an egg, Dad.
We started your coffee that you pre-made last night.
We hit the button on your coffee maker, Dad.
Happy Father's Day. You know, we've all been there.
That's true.
But
I think a good subscription, like you said, music, video games, movies.
Yeah.
Maybe, pay for a couple months of the HBO or something.
Or actually maybe even prepay for the NFL package for the next year so he has something to look forward to.
Maybe just, wait for 2021 just in case.
It's even developed.
Just wait a little bit.
That's a good idea.
See what happens.
An IOU.
Because it seems like MLB is kind of on the line here today.
It is all on the line.
So we'll see.
But yeah, those are some really good guides.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does a dad not want for Father's Day?
Ties.
Definitely.
I don't know. What other things do dads get normally?
Well, a dad doesn't want to have to be on all day.
True. A day
he
off.
wants not a day off, but a day to
chill.
He'd say, you know what, I think I want to go take a nap, on the couch. And everyone has to give him peace. That'd be beautiful, right?
That would be beautiful.
As you yawn right now because it's past your bedtime. Podcasting life is rough these days to get back into it.
I know.
What does a dad not want besides ties? Have to cook something, or is he willing to cook? What do you think?
I'm willing to cook. I don't care. I don't know. I feel like I don't know, maybe because I didn't grow up with a dad who made Father's Day a big deal or expected a lot out of it, which is maybe my bad that I didn't make it a big deal. But I'm like, whatever.
Wait, I just thought of something that should go on number 1 on the dad's gift guide.
Okay. Not a fanny pack?
No, a new lazy boy chair.
That's the dream list somewhere else. That can go with your PS5. It'd be Lazy Boy number 1, number 2 PS5, number 3 100-inch TV.
Yeah. So we were at the family cabin, and my daughter comes over and says, "Dad, are you enjoying your LazyMan chair?"
LazyMan.
I was like, that's a better name than Lazy Boy.
Lazy Boy sounds a little more nice.
Yeah,
Lazy Man sounds like what's actually happening.
It's the reality of what is.
Yeah. You want to sugarcoat it some, so you call it a Lazy Boy.
That's a lazy boy.
That's a lazy
Not
boy.
That's a
lazy boy.
That's
lazy man.
boys.
There's a lazy man over there. Look at that lazy man.
How good is that?
Like, I'm going to go to the Lazy Man store. Yeah, that doesn't work.
Come on, man. That's pretty good, though.
That's pretty good.
Pretty good. Well, it's good to be back in the saddle with you.
It's good to be back in the saddle with you.
We've given the 2020 Father's Day gift guide in the books on episode 71. We look forward to hearing from you and what you think should be the number 1 Father's Day gift.
Maybe we'll post up on our Instagram.
Hey, if you hashtag us or
hashtag Dads of Erie,
or
add us.
Add us. We want to know what you got for Father's Day.
Yeah, we want to know.
If you got a Lazy Man chair, you deserve it.
You won. And if you got a PS5 and a LazyMan chair,
you are the king of the mountain.
Yeah, you must live in Vista Ridge.
You must you must sit upon Pride Rock.
Yeah. You're King Mufasa of there.
Yeah, you have arrived.
Yeah.
They're singing songs about you 100 years from now.
The tale of the dad who got a lazy boy and a
LazyMan, PS5
and a PS5 for Father's Day.
It's good to be with you.
All right, follow us on Instagram. We're at Dads of Erie. Hit us up on there. Email us dadsoferie@gmail.com. Don't forget you can find us on all the podcast stuff. We're just Dads of Erie, and then of course all the old episodes over on YouTube. Just search Dads of Erie. Peace.